Hey ladies, welcome to BeGeorgeous.com. So today I'm going to show you how to add hair to do what they call phony pony. I don't call it a phony pony, I call it a fat pony, a BeGeorgeous pony. So here's the things that I use for doing a fabulous pony, as I say. And you know that's all the rage now. The messy ponytail, the beach pony, the high pony, the low pony. I'm going to do a low pony on me because, well, that's just what I like. I'm using beeswax by Murray. You want to put it around the whole hairline. Everything that you're going to be pulling tightly. It's okay if you weigh it down with product. You're not going to be doing anything else to your hair once it's down and back. Then you have your board bristle brush. Because I use stuff like that I grew up using. Y'all remember y'all used to call it pre-con gel? Well, I use that. Pro Style or Ambro. The thing is, you're gonna ask the question, is that bad for your hair? It's bad if you just put it on your hair without putting any oil on it, because then it'll dry it out and it'll dry and break. It'll get brittle and break. But as long as you coat your hair first with oil, it won't. As you see, I've gotten it pretty straight just doing that. So I use this. If you have a silkier texture, like if you're white or Asian and you want to do, in this process, what I would do is hairspray instead of, well, you can use gel as well, but I would prefer hairspray. If you have lighter color hair, you're gonna use the clear gel as opposed to the brown gel. I'm using the brown gel because my hair is dark and it will take on a darker hue of color. I'm just putting that in there right over that grease and right around my edges where I have to snatch it. And again, add a little bit more of your castor oil grease with that product. You can mix the two if you want in your hand like that, so that you make sure that the grease is in there with that gel so it won't get wavy on you. And you just position your hair wherever you want the ponytail to go. For me, I want it to go in the middle kind of in the middle to the lower, near the nape of my neck. So I'm going to use this comb so that it's nice and straight. Then you're going to grab your ponytail holder, which will be a light hold ponytail holder. You're going to use the light hold ponytail holder instead of the thicker ponytail holder, because when you get ready to wrap the ponytail, you want to make sure that it's not too tight over time, because if it's too tight, you'll get breakage in the middle. So, and you have to be able to get that ponytail in. So for me, I've wrapped it like 4 times. And it's a light hold. There's still some give. See, there's a little give. So what I'm doing now is just making sure it's nice and sleek and straight. So you've got all that product in there. You're gonna make sure that it's nice and straight. And this is where this comes in. You're gonna use your hairspray. Now again, if you have natural hair, you want a product without water in it. That's why I love this Sebastian Shaper Plus, because it's humidity resistant and it's great. So what you want to do now is make sure that this is going to stay down. So do that. Make sure it's nice and straight, and take your blow dryer, because you want to seal it so that it stays nice and flat. So now, in my hair, I just want to make sure that this is a nice ponytail. So I pull this down just a little bit. Keep that there. Make sure it's anchored nicely so that all those, so there are no buckles. You see that? You just moved it a little bit so that you can keep that tension to make sure you have a nice tight ponytail. And this time you're only gonna go 3 times because you don't want it too tight, because if it's too tight, you won't be able to get those hairpins in, and then you pull that right out and it's right in place and you've got a perfectly snatched pony. Wow, I can hear you at home saying that. For me, the way I do my ponytails, I don't like leaving the hair out in the middle, because what happens is when you wrap the hair and it breaks, you see the hair in the middle, and that's just not cute. It's not fierce at all. And I'm teaching you how to be George's, and that's all about being fierce. So, what I'm going to do is take a little of this product, just the oil, a little bit of this, remember the pressing oil that we had, because it coats the hair and it'll keep it from breaking. Just gonna take that here, open it up, make sure it's fully saturating your hair, because you wanna make it as fine as possible anyway, because you're getting ready to wrap the shaft of it. A little bit of olive oil. I'm all about keeping the hair hydrated so that it stays healthy. I'm all about healthy hair. You can have any look you want to have, but you also want to maintain your healthy hair, because you're gonna take this down and you're gonna wanna wear your hair straight. So the next thing is to braid your hair. Now, I'm going to start my ponytail halfway down. So I'm gonna leave this out. And you need your rubber bands, these little elastics. You can buy them at the store for $1, these little rubber bands. There you go. You just need 2 of those, because you want to put it at the end of the ponytail. This is going to serve as an anchor for you. You don't want it to be too tight either, because if it's too tight, you're not gonna be able to get the pin in. So you see that? Nice, clean, snatch tight ponytail. And then you put your braid there, and you're gonna let this hang, because you won't see this through the ponytail the way I'm getting ready to do it. Then you're gonna take your pack of hair, any brand will do. You want it to be the texture of your hair when your hair is snatched tight. So mine, I have the micro Yaki. Now, you see this headband here, which is a satin tie band. Before you wrap your ponytail, you want to put this on, because you don't want to hit your hair while you're wrapping it. And you want to keep it nice and tight. And this will keep your edges from popping up, and this will stay nice and smooth while you do the rest of your work. I'm gonna take this hair. You want to go to the end of the hair, because that's how you're gonna wrap this ponytail. You're gonna go to the end of your ponytail with the end of the hair, where you put the rubber band. And again, it depends on how long your hair is. For me, it's here. So you're gonna take the pin, go in the bottom where the anchor is, and anchor this pin there. You see that? Where the ponytail holder is? You wanna make sure this hair is straight as you do this. And you're gonna wrap it around. And you're gonna wrap it around. Make sure you keep the hair, the ponytail that you're wrapping it around, straight. And you just pin it as you go up the shaft. Pin into the shaft there. Doesn't that look fierce, y'all? I know it does. Make sure that you're wrapping this evenly. You see this as you pull? Use this as a guide to feel that it's straight. Because if it twists like that, it's not gonna be smooth. So you're just gonna continue wrapping, and you're gonna feel the very end. So you know you have this left. Remember, you have all this hair here. So I use the hair to wrap around. Some of you may not want to wrap it around. I like it because I think it's a clean look. And some people have ponytail holders, but I still think you should wrap the hair around the base. So what I do is I take it, go back to your product here. You want to use your gel this time. You want to make sure it holds. Again, you can put grease in it as well. Everything that you've already done on your hair. Just a little to put there. And you know, you can use a mirror. I've been doing this for a million years, so I don't need it. I can already see what this is gonna look like in my mind. And you'll get great at that too. This was my go-to look for years. And you just take the pen, stick it in, and the thing is, you want to make sure when you pen this last little bit down that you're going underneath. The feel for it. And take the end of the rat tail comb. Make sure you tuck it. Check the mirror. Feels like it's tucked to me. What do you think? Then you just take your hairspray, spray the base, back to your blow dryer to seal it so that it doesn't go anywhere. Oh child, I feel fierce. Now, you can take your comb, or that brush, make sure there's no stray hairs or anything sticking out anywhere. And then you can slowly remove your scar. And then underneath it's pliable, so if you want it to be nice and straight and long, you can adjust it. You can adjust it under here. You can do it like this, push it down to where you want it. I know a lot of you girls and some of you guys like to do this whole Kim Kardashian thing and do your texting and do this. So you've got the weight of your ponytail here. Some of you like to be fierce and just have it hang down your back. Like me, this is what I like. So darling, now you are going to be gorgeous. See you next time.